Welcome back, everybody. My name is Abby. Today's workout is going to be 3 sets of 4 minutes done in an AMRAP style. And it is going to be super simple. You don't need any equipment. It's going to be 3 different exercises for the whole time. Bodyweight squats or squat jumps, depending on how you're feeling. Push-ups, knees can be down or up, depending on how you're feeling. And speed skaters. So how it will work is for our first of the 3 sets, we're going to start with squats or squat jumps. Again, you can choose one, you can do a combination of both. Then whenever you're tuckered out, whenever you're like, oh my God, I can't squat anymore, then just move on to push-ups and then do as many push-ups as you can, knees up or down, combination of both. And then once you're like, oh my God, I can't do any more push-ups, then switch to speed skaters. That'll be our whole first set. Second set is going to be the same, except instead of starting with squats or squat jumps, we're going to start with push-ups. So same thing, you start with push-ups, you go as long as you can. Whenever you're like, dear God, I cannot push up again, switch to speed skaters until you tire out. Then you switch to squats or squat jumps, and that's the whole second set. Third set, as you can probably guess, will be the same, except that we start with speed skaters. So same thing, speed skaters until you tire out, then moving to squats or squat jumps until you tire out, then moving back to push-ups. So depending on how squatty you're feeling, this whole first set, you might squat for 4 minutes. That's fine, but don't be afraid to switch to the new exercise or activity, especially if you start to feel like one part of your body is like burning and dying. It's totally fine and good to switch from one exercise to the next. So be reasonable about it, challenge yourself, but as always, listen to your body. So I'm going to set my timer for 4 minutes. And again, for our first set, we are starting with squats or squat jumps. Whenever you fatigue, move to push-ups. Whenever you fatigue of that, move to speed skaters. Ready? Here we go. Start squatting. I'll do a combination of squats and squat jumps. Keep your breath nice and easy. Maybe find a focal point to stare at. Maybe it's your own reflection, something pretty. However you focus your eyes, let it be a kind of a reminder that you're here, you're focused, you're ready. Oh yeah. Again, feel free to mix up the squats and squat jumps, or just to choose one. Remembering that whenever your legs are toasted, we'll move on to push-ups. Oh, I'm almost at push-up point. Remember, this is just the first set too, so it can be a little bit of a warm-up feel. Oh gosh. And I think I'm ready to move on to push-ups. Oh god. Okay. Here we go. So you don't have to move on. You can keep squatting. Follow your heart. Again, with push-ups, knees can be up or down. I like to have mine down, especially for the long haul if I'm trying to do a bunch of push-ups. Whew. Keep your breath smooth and easeful. Keep your eyes relaxed. Instead of resting, we're moving to the next exercise. So again, just try to notice if your body is like stopping almost involuntarily, or if you're really pausing at the top of the push-up, that may mean that it's time for your body to move on to speed skaters. Oh yeah. I'm almost at that point. If it helps to count your reps, that can be fun. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna do one more. Oh, good, 1. That's my count. You can continue on with what you're doing, or you can move on to speed skaters. We've got just a minute and 15 seconds left in this first set. If you want to play with speed, whatever you're doing, but especially with speed skaters, sometimes it can be fun to like increase the pace for a little bit if you want to get really out of breath. Other times it can be fun to just a little slow hop side to side. Really balancing as you land. Even if you're going fast, try to maintain a sense of control of the limbs. And again, if you reach the point where you're like, oh my God, no more speed skaters, feel free to go back to squats or squat jumps. Got 20 seconds left in this set. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you can do it. Oh my God, less than 10 seconds. Take a quick rest break, catch our breath, drink some water after this, and we're done. Terrific. Give your legs a shake, give your arms a shake. Oh yeah, take a sip of water if you need it. Next set will be the same 3 exercises, but starting with push-ups. So same idea, go until your body says, I need to move on, and then move on. So push-ups to speed skaters to squats or squat jumps. All right, about 10 more seconds of rest. Just feels good to jiggle the old gams, doesn't it? I think so. Okay, to push-ups we go. Here we go. Let's try a couple with my knees up. Why not? Oh yeah. Really use your core strength here too. It's a solid, strong spine on the way down and up. Try to keep the spine moving as one unit rather than letting your belly sag or your hips sag. Everything's strong in a line. You can also play with what your hands are doing. Sometimes my wrists get tired before the rest of my body, and then I go up to my fists. You could try that if you'd like. Oh, yeah. And sometimes when my arms start to get tired, that's when I really think about my belly helping me to push back up. Whew. Mm-hmm. And again, remembering whenever your body is like, okay, that's enough, instead of resting, we're going on to speed skaters. Okay, I think I have one more in me. Whew. There we go. That's good. That's great. So again, you can continue with where you are, or you can move on to speed skaters. Hopping side to side. So the important thing, well, really the important thing here is that you're enjoying moving and being with your body. But particularly for this workout, the idea is that kind of just when you reach the point where you feel like, I don't know if I can do this anymore, you give yourself another option. So instead of quitting or stopping, which is also fine sometimes, but instead of stopping all the exercise or all the movement, you just move on to another thing. So it's kind of a mindset thing and a body thing. So paying attention to what your body needs, what your mind needs, sometimes just changing the thing that we're doing can really totally reset everything and remind us, oh yeah, I actually do have strength left, but I just have to be doing something other than what I was just doing. And also, if you get a little bored doing one thing, it's okay to change. So maybe you're like, well, I could keep hopping side to side for longer, but I kind of want to squat. That's fine. You can always change the thing you're doing. Just try to stay present and engaged with the choice that you've made. We've got about a minute left. I'm gonna go back to squats just for fun, just for variety. You can keep doing what you're doing, or Join me with the squats. Staying focused, staying strong, staying conscious of the choice you're making. So everything you're doing, even though you're maybe out of breath, moving pretty fast, still moving mindfully and carefully, not doing anything that really feels like you shouldn't be doing it or dangerous, but being with the challenge. Less than 20 seconds left. And again, remember you can stay here, or you can move on to the next thing. If you're squatting, next thing would be push-ups again. Whew. Oh my God. Or you can go back to squats. So many options. And we're done. Okay. Whew. Little breather, little shakeout. Oh yeah. Last set is upon us. What a treat. And this third set, when we get to it, we will start with speed skaters. When you reach your limit of that, we'll go to squats or squat jumps. When you reach your limit of that, we'll go to push-ups. So take this time to breathe, get a little hydration, give yourself a little pep talk. Look in your eyes in the mirror and say, you are badass, and you got 4 more minutes of work in you. And we're going to take about 10 more seconds of rest. And we'll hop back on. Right back into the speed skaters. Okay. And a 3, a 2, a 1. Speed skaters. As a reminder, when you're tapping out of this, we'll go back to squats and squat jumps. When you tap out of that, back to push-ups. I love to combine the sideways motion of the speed skaters with the up and down motion of the squats and squat jumps. Gets at all the dimensions of the legs, outer hips in this case, and then hip flexors, back of hip, inner thighs, especially with squats, but also with this, especially as we come into balance. So, saying all that just so you appreciate the 3-dimensionality of those legs and hips you got. This is what appreciation feels like. Using the body, saying, thanks, body. You're really doing it. Okay, I think I'm going to switch to squats or squat jumps if you'd like to join me. This has been fun. Speed skaters, thank you for your service. But now I'm squatting. Oh, yeah. This is the last set, y'all. We've got just over 2 minutes left. Again, if you feel like your body really wants to rest, consider instead moving on to the next exercise. You don't have to go fast, but seeing if you can stay with the movement, the strength, the focus, not disregarding your body's signals, but just seeing if your body might just want to change. Seeing if you can find a little more strength, maybe from a different part of the body. Oh yeah, I think I might be ready for push-ups. Oh my God. Yep, here I go. Again, feel free to stay where you are or to change. Trust again that the Important thing is not exactly what you're doing, but how you're doing it and why you're doing it. Can it be an act of care, an act of appreciation, a celebration of your strength? Ah, this is me celebrating. Look at you, body. You are worthy of a celebration. Oh God. Whew. I might be approaching my limit. Oh my gosh, I might go back to speed skaters. What a full circle moment. I think I have one more in me. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going back to this. You follow your heart. Again, when you reach your limit, honor it and make a change. Dig into that strength. See where it gets you. We are so close. 3, a 2, a 1, and done. Oh my God. Wow, what a special treat it is to talk constantly while working out. Highly recommend. We did it. 3 sets, 4 minutes each of 3 exercises. Really getting the full body involved. Oh, it's good stuff. So, if you're done, if you want to just kind of cool down, give yourself a little wiggle, maybe jump up and down a little bit, throw yourself a dance party, or just take a moment and kind of stretch and breathe. However you want to bring it back down, bring it back down. If you're feeling like doing more, you can always rewind and do more. Make the 12-minute workout a 24-minute workout if you wish, but no need. So, however you choose to go about the rest of your day, thank you so much for being here, sweating a little bit with me, and I will look forward to seeing you again soon.